welcome back to our channel. I'm super excited to be bringing you new content. I know that I've been missing for a while with the beginning of the school year and being a teacher and all. I've just been so busy, also with the new position at work, and I'm going to be bringing you footage from that as well. But today's project, we are actually having an introduction table at our school tomorrow, and so we need a centerpiece. So tonight I'm bringing you a easy DIY Dollar Tree centerpiece. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Okay, so the items that you're going to need 4 of the candlesticks from Dollar Tree. I've already glued them together because I'm actually reusing some candlesticks from another project. You're going to need 2 of the 13-inch, these are the smaller ones, the 13-inch cylinder vases. You're going to need 4 of the styrofoams. I was looking for the green ones, but my Dollar Tree didn't have the green ones, so we're going to use the white, and we're going to double them up to give us the width that we need, and these are going to set on top. And then you're going to need several sprigs of the Dollar Tree flowers in the colors that you want. The colors for our event or our table is the fuchsia and white, fuchsia, white, and black. So the flowers are fuchsia and white. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I want to affix these together so that they stay together. So I'm going to use hot glue. Now when you're using the hot glue, make sure that you're using a low temperature hot glue gun. This is not a low temperature, so what I'm going to have to do is make sure that I hold it up high so that it won't melt the styrofoam, because the heat from the hot glue gun will melt the styrofoam. It's a new stick, so it's taking a little longer. So just make sure that you give it a little distance so that it has time to kind of cool off in the air before it hits the styrofoam. Okay? And then when you put your desired amount on, go ahead and glue them together. Okay, so I have those glued together, and I'm going to set those to the side for a moment. I'm going to put the cylinder on top to give it some weight, and then I'm going to do the same exact thing to the second one. Now let me say a huge thank you to my cameraman, my son, and to my daughter, my 6-year-old, who's down there taking all of the labels off the flowers for me. She's right down there. Make sure she's in the video. Okay.
Make sure cameraman in it too. Hey.
Okay. I wasn't even expecting that one. Okay. So now as we wait for those to dry, we're going to move those to the side. Now the glue, I want to show y'all the glue that I'm using. So the hot glue that I'm using is the Gorilla Glue for all temperatures. It's 5 times stronger than regular hot glue, and it has been working. I tried to take a couple of projects apart that I had previously done, and they really did stick. So yeah, if you want hot glue gun that really sticks for your projects, you might want to use the Gorilla Glue. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the Gorilla Glue around the edge of the candlestick, and I always put it around the edge of the candlestick so that it is precise onto where I want it to go. When I had first started doing projects, I used to put it on the glass and try to measure it out. That doesn't work real well for me, so I'm going to put it on the edge. And this is a high temperature glue gun, and it will dry quickly. I want to measure and try to get it as centered as possible. And if you notice, it's already stuck. So make sure that you are doing this project and centering it as well as possible when you are putting it down. Because I can't even, once you put it down, it doesn't even adjust. It's already stuck. Okay? I'm going to I'm going to do the same thing for the next one. It's okay, take it off. Okay, we're going to do the exact same thing for the next one. Now, if you want to, you can take these little labels off the bottom of your vases, but for my project, you're not going to see them. It doesn't really make a difference. So I just leave them on. I don't even bother. I use the small glue sticks. If you don't want to have to reload as often, use the regular size glue sticks. Okay. And again, make sure it's as centered as possible before you put it on, because once it's down, it is down. And there we go. Okay, so I went ahead and I put the flowers into our arrangement. Now you continue to put as many flowers into your arrangement as you like. I tried to start out with balancing them with the white, 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 white on all four sides. And then I went in and just started putting in the fuchsia where I wanted it to go. And then I also put in longer stems. So I made sure when I cut them, that I cut them at different lengths. That way I can have some that fall over, some that stand straight up. So it's all about what you like, what is visually appealing to you, making sure that you fill up all of the space in your arrangement. Okay, so we're going to add this. And I was using scissors. I definitely recommend that you have wire cutters for this. It just makes it so much easier. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead with our vase. I added pink tulle. I had some pink tulle. So I went ahead and took a long piece and I just cut it and then I put it inside of the vase to give the vase that nice full pink color on the inside. Okay. And then because I want to be able to use this arrangement again for something else possibly, I'm not going to use the Gorilla hot glue for this. I'm going to use my regular hot glue gun. So I have a low temperature hot glue gun, and then I'm going to put the hot glue gun around the edge and just place the floral part on the top. So you're going to go underneath, center it as best you can, and then press it down to make sure that the glue adheres. Now you know with hot glue you're always going to have these little strings. So once it dries, you just go ahead and pull all the strings off. I'm going to let this dry for a little while, and then I'm going to come back and you'll see that there's still some spaces underneath the bottom. You don't want any white spaces to show. So once it dries, then you'll go back and eyeball it and make sure you have all of the spaces covered. And this will be our centerpiece for our table tomorrow. Thank you for watching. As always, make sure that you make every day amazing. Love you guys.